Yes, guys, welcome from me. You've probably just seen me fucking move my hands about. I didn't have my mic turned on, so apologies for that. The very first thing I'm going to need to point out, really quickly, for the benefit of my YouTube, I'm doing a stream on Facebook, so if you hear me talking and it doesn't make any sense to you who I'm responding to, that's what it is. So you've already seen the title that you can see before you, Salford City, Season 7. So, right, just bear with me, guys. This just takes me a little bit of time to get used to. And we are there. Okay. Season 7, Salford. If anyone has followed this, what should we call it? This story. And if you want to catch up on the story, it's all on the YouTube channel, which is Championship Manager 0102. Salford, Season 7. So, really quick recap on this. I'm using the update, the most recent update, which is the October 2022. I'm using various patches within the game. Not cheaty tactics, but tactics. Not cheaty patches, but patches to enhance the game to make it as close to real life as possible. And here we are, Season 7. We are the current Premiership champions, having won it last season, but we went out of the Champions League at the quarterfinals for the second year running. So this season is going to be massive. So if I remember rightly, my last video that I'd done wasn't too long ago. It was only until the transfer deadline where we spent the rest of our money on pretty much Jota and Strikens. Now, if I don't pronounce any of these names correctly, deal with it. But here we are then, Season 7, and you can probably already see that we've had a bit of a tough old start. We won the Shield on penalties to Arsenal. We lost the opening game to Chelsea, but we have come back a lot stronger. Having a bit of a weirdo change within my tactics, although Mbappe shouldn't be on that. He should be there because he's a free roll. Let's just double check that. Mbappe, yeah. So Kylian Mbappe, just to have a real quick reminder here, we have the Ronaldo regen, who's that guy there, who has started really good indeed, but he is on international duty at the Olympics. So we also brought in this monster striker. I don't know who the fuck he is. I don't think he's a regen. I think he's a youngster at Aston Villa. So, and we just brought in Strikens, as I said. So, here we are then, and we're okay, one day, so we're going to Aston Villa. Now, I don't know, as I've said this many times, the update is really difficult. It's certainly more difficult to do well in CM on the updates than what it is on the ODB. And in my opinion, the reason for that is there's so many teams out there now that have strong players, and I'm not going to say overpowered, but it's very difficult, and which isn't a bad thing, obviously, because I'm sure back in the days of the ODB, we've all played it, we've all taken Russian and Diamonds all the way to the top and winning the Champions League and blah fucking blah. So this is really my rags to riches, and as Salford, did we win anything last season? We didn't win fuck all last season, other than the league, obviously. We lost the FA Cup final. We went out the League Cup 4th round. We won the League Cup the year before. And the year before that, we won the Europa Cup. Now, the only reason we're in the Europa Cup, or the Europa League final that season, was because the season before, we lost the FA Cup final to Arsenal, who were already in Europe. So, 2 FA Cup finals against Arsenal. And lost them both. So, bottom line is, I'm not fucking happy about that. Not happy about that at all. Arsenal are my fucking bogey team out there at the moment. If you've got anything you want to see, you want to know, then, don't hesitate to ask. I'm locating a few regens here and there. Really quickly, you all know what the school search is. It now minimises it to just players with a PA of 180, which, as you can see, that's why there's not that many there. The no club search, that minimises players with a PA of 150, I believe. These little tweaks, and we've got 9 subs, 5 to be used, and so on and so on. That we've got the uncap of 20, finishing 22 for the Ronaldo region, as you can see. We have also brought in, let me show you, just to remind you, We brought in Eden Hazard. I believe it's Eden Hazard regen, but he is only 17 years of age. So without further ado, let's stop fucking waffling and crack on. So we brought in Jota, and Jota has started well. He started really well. Defensively, the guys haven't done too bad. Okay. Here we go then, Aston Villa. Like I said before, I'm just not confident in so many games. Penalty, there we go. Mbappe from the penalty spot. And we are winning. Now, I'm expecting several calls today, if I'm truly honest. So this is probably a bit of a shitty time to do a stream at 1 o'clock. Because I think if I'm going to get my calls, it'll be now rather than after 3, 4 o'clock. So we'll see how we go. If you suddenly see me fucking disappear, right, or you hear me arguing on the phone, you know I've got one of my calls. Come on, we're looking good. Kylian Mbappe. Somebody said on my YouTube he would be the difference last season and would, all being well, lead me to the title. And to be fair to him, he did. Because, I mean, look, 46 goals. But he was playing up top last season for me. And as you've already gathered, I've lowered him down into more of the free roll position. Just to remind you, sorry if I'm repeating myself on my video from yesterday, but we have got, there we got Dave. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hello, UC. Mate, what does C mean? Sorry, Dave, I didn't even have the chat open, so I don't know how long ago you said hello, or in your case, ba-da-da-dum. Hope you're good, Dave. And the rest of you in Manchester. Oh, mate, I forgot you went to Manchester yesterday. Mate, was that a good game? I saw the result, and fuck me, what a result. What an absolute great result. As I said before the other day on the stream, I would love to see Man United do well for so many reasons, you know. More so because Ronaldo's a cunt. Right, there we go. We are off and running. Fine display, and obviously good defensive display as well. You know exactly what... Ooh. You cock. Right, okay. So, we are looking good. We are looking good. Next game then, we've opened up our Champions League assault with a nice victory over the Danish side. And we will take on Genk in a moment. Now, Genk, Genk. Genk, hang on a minute. Remind me now of something. I thought... Let me just see... So Genk brought a player. I thought Genk had a player that I was tracking. Maybe I've got that totally fucking wrong. It was not. I thought we brought Wilson from Genk. I don't think it was. Hang on a minute. No, we did buy somebody from Genk. Who the fuck was it we brought from Genk? I can imagine, Dave. I mean, I don't really like Barcelona. I think Barcelona's a corrupt run club with their FFP. Hang on a minute, Dave. It was fucking Nemeth, and he was a top scorer in Belgium. That's why we brought him. But then we're sitting him. We brought Nemeth to go up top. Then we brought Mbappe, so I dropped Nemeth down into midfield. And now we brought another striker in or two. Anyway, enough of that shit. Oh, fuck off! Oh, that's one of the bugs on the update. You see, he's injured. It says he will be out of action for. I think it's got nothing. It's normally a day. What a fucking monster player. And, you know, the fact he hasn't even played yet, but he'll get his chance. His auto value will go up. I know it will go up. Okay. So, we have had a fucking busy morning. I shit you not. I have had, right, and I mean this genuinely here, I have had the shittiest week in the fucking world. Right, we've been laid off at work. Everything's been really, really shit. But I've had to go out this morning with a potential job lead and then another job lead. And I've literally got in about half an hour ago. And I had this planned. And this was Annie, my wife's idea, to do an hour stream, which I've now converted to 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours. Okay, so next game, Champions League. We will play the same lineup then. Unless, of course... No, he's still on Olympic duty. So Wilson's starting to look good. Wilson's starting to come in really, really good. Let's crack on. Okay, a warm welcome to you other guys that have tuned in. I don't know who you are, so feel free to say hello. Like that Dave guy here. That Dave guy, I don't know who he is other than a sex pest. Wilson has scored again. Any ideas on Wilson? Has anybody ever had him before? Because, like I said, I don't think he's a regen because he looks like he starts at Villa in season 1. But what a fucking player. What an absolute crazy player. Okay, so there we go. And that's at DMC. Now, if anyone's got any ideas who the fuck he's a regen of, I would like to know. Because look at him. Absolute fucking monster. And he's still on a relatively small contract. I wonder if he'll take a new deal yet. He's still not going to take a new deal, but he is only hot prospect. I don't want to change that just yet. He did fuel a move, I think, actually. Oh, fuck off. Which Fofana's that? What motherfuckers. So much for a clean sheet. Fucking bastards. Okay, okay. We need to try and find that next goal. We need to restore that 2-goal advantage. Right, okay. Let's sort it out. So yeah, just to reiterate, I am putting this video onto my YouTube because my YouTube I've kept up to date with how the story's gone so far. So for those of you that are tuning in on YouTube, if you're wondering who the fuck I'm speaking to when I speak to somebody called Dave, it's just some, like I said, he's a sex pest from Facebook. He often sends me nudes. Do it again, Dave, when you get a chance. Right, okay, final score, 2-1 winners. Look at that. Badir Shile was fucking awful. Who's he a regen of, I'd like to know, because he's a fucking monster, but I don't give a shit how much... In fact, he might not even be a regen, actually. I don't care how much of a monster he is. You fucking get me performances like that, you will not play. So Leipzig, they're going to be the team that I would like to think will easily qualify from this group, along with Leipzig. I think it's inevitable that's going to happen. Let's go to the next game. Fuck me, it's chilly bonkers. Don't be deceived by that fucking sun out there, yeah? It looks nice, it's fucking cold. And I've got to keep an eye on my messages as well, on my emails. I'm a very busy fucking person. Right. Okay, yeah, whatever, you bastard. Okay, you can fuck off as well. Right, here we go. So our next game then, let's see, we are entertaining Leicester. So when Ronaldo regen, we'll call him Pedro because I can't pronounce his second name, so don't take the piss. When Pedro returns from his... I mean, look at that, 2 starts, 1 more as a sub, 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 man of the match awards. I mean, fucking hell. I hadn't planned to use him much this season, hence why I went out and brought Rory Wilson. But I've got such a big squad now. Everyone's fighting for... I mean, even Yamel's not even in the lineup now. Even though... I mean, I didn't even need to buy Stroikens, to be fair. But he was just there, really, to just add some more squad depth. Jota, 29 years of age. I wouldn't normally buy a 29-year-old. Wouldn't normally buy a 29-year-old. Right, okay. But decided to. Just more so because NATO on the right, although NATO is a solid player, his first 3 games, 6-6-7 is not good enough. Last season, 40 games, 13 assists was superb. But 6-6-7 is not good enough. Simple as that. We've got Gittins waiting in the wings for a chance. We've got Wimmer on the right wing. And then, of course, worst case scenario, Langoni could move in on the right. We've got Sally, who's more central midfield, attacking midfield. He'll come in for Nemeth, really, if he needs to. So let's go straight into this. We'll keep the same lineup. Salford against Leicester. Let me just make sure I've got the correct team instructions. Yes, I have. Because I'm sticking now then at attacking short. I've decided not to fuck around with them. And we are winning 1-0. Mbappe, 5 minutes. I really wanted to get the Messi regen. That's who I really wanted to get, and I just couldn't get a deal over the line, which was shit. I mean, to be fair, it was only a year ago that the Ronaldo regen came into the game, as did the Eden Hazard. I knew the Ronaldo regen was about. I didn't know about the Hazard. And I managed to get them 1 year later. Messi regen's been going for a few years. You know, I think I missed him on one point where somebody else had purchased him. So that was my own fault. Langoni's got to come off now then. So we're going to give a game to Stroikens. I think we've got to make a change at defence as well. Okay, fuck. I'm not going to... Let's put Matson on. Okay, 8 shots to 0. You all know how it works. Yeah, I need the second. I need the second goal. Hi, Christoph. How you doing? Hadn't heard any swear words today, but okay. Firstly, Christoph, you fucker. Yeah, I do swear a lot. I think I've got some sort of Tourette's. I do put it, particularly on my YouTube. I do put a disclaimer, and if you don't like it. There you go. Right. Secondly, the tactic, to be honest, oh, fuck off. Oh, there you go. To be honest with you, right, I was fucking around with it yesterday. I don't normally like doing stuff like that with all the... I certainly don't like moving an arrow of a striker. I don't like it at all. But I've moved Mbappe because obviously I had Mbappe at top. And having Mbappe at top, and then I brought in a striker, then another striker. But obviously I've got to have Mbappe playing. Because I paid so fucking much money for him. So great result there, and DiCarmo Silva, absolute solid. Badashile, you're an absolute fucking joke. So I'm going to give him an official warning. And trust me when I say this, if you don't like that, the fucking door is over there because I've got some quality defenders coming in. Defence was clearly... has always been my weakest position. No doubt about that. I'd like to think that over the turn of this season, 6 to go into season 6 to 7, defence took a real new boost, really. So the champions from 2 seasons ago, Arsenal, was it 2 seasons ago? Yeah, Arsenal, and their team that took me all the way last season, they are the team to beat, it would appear, this season. Chelsea also kept up the pressure last season. Okay. Okay, I didn't even look to see how my substitutes do. I tend to like to keep track of how the subs do. Let's just have a check. 7 and 7, not bad. That will do as long as I didn't get 6s. 6s, I don't like 6s, and I don't agree with 5s. Yes, I get a little bit fucking annoyed. So you can imagine, right? If I don't like 6s and I don't agree with 5s, when a player gets me a 4, fucking hell, he's out. Okay, so we've got Champions League. We've got back-to-back games now then coming against Leipzig, Wolves, Oxford in the League Cup, Liverpool. Okay. We've got some big games coming. We've got some fucking huge games coming. Okay, and I don't think I really want to make too many changes. I don't want to... Oh, look who's back! Look who's back! Shady's back. Right, so, question for you guys. Who plays? Roy Wilson, 8-4-3, 6 and 7, or Pedro Sequeira, the Ronaldo regen? Let's see what they say on the player comparison. Not that I ever believed this fucking bullshit, because I think it's a fucking twatty fucking flawed thing. So they're saying Rory Wilson. Okay, I'm pretty sure, right, if I'm truly honest with you, pretty sure I did that before, and they said Ronaldo last time. So, let me know your views quickly, guys, quickly, before I kick off. So he's had 4 games in the, he's had 4 games at the Olympics, and he didn't score a goal. Not acceptable, but I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's put you in. That is the Hazard regen, as I said. Right, okay, well, do you know what? I think I've made up my mind. I think we're going to bring Ronaldo in. I think I've got a little bit of a soft spot for a regen. Let's just hope, right? Let's just hope. This is going to be a lot more difficult than what I've been playing. No doubt about that. I'm going to look at my phone now, right? And when I look up, I expect to be in front. If I'm not in front, right, there'll be fucking trouble. I mean that. Right, okay. Oh, fuck off! Come on! Fucking hell. I read a text saying, doing a hair mask. To be honest, I'm just surprised someone is using kind of normal speed for commentary. Can't understand people who play where they can't read anything. I ain't going to lie to you here, Christoph. I do sometimes go faster, but fast enough for me to still see. There is I might even do a video on this actually, but there is a thing about micromanaging. I'm not one to micromanage as in going very slow. But do you know what? For you, Christoph, what I'm going to do for the second half, we're going to micromanage. Right, okay, so the goalie's on a yellow card, so that could have quite easily been a red. He brought him down. He is fucking lucky. How lucky is that? He needs to sort his fucking self out. Little prick. Let's put this down to slow then. But yeah, it's a good point, Christoph. I have had that. Oh, fuck off! Oh, disallowed. It's an interesting thing. I mean, the commentary, like, oh, mate, that 200 speed. No, I cannot. I know what you're talking about, 200 speed. 200 speed is good to start the game if you've got a slower processor. But no, you can't. That's so fast, right? You can't even go to player search, find player, and write in a player because it's just it's just too much. That 200 is fucking stupid. I have mine at times 8, and then I lower my speed sometimes on commentary speed. We got lucky there for a draw, didn't we? Particularly with the disallowed goal. And defence is starting to really fucking hack me off. I spent a lot of money on these pricks. Okay, but nevertheless, we didn't lose, and you got me an 8. Okay, so you guys are going to really fight it out up top. A trip to Wolverhampton Wanderers then now is next on the agenda. So let's see. Okay, now I don't know. Do we play NATO in this game against his former club in the hope he might do something special? For those of you that haven't seen, let me show you. So, my young kiddie in reserves. What a fucking goalkeeper. Gave him a game last season, got me an 8 and a clean sheet. The last game in as a league season, because I'd already confirmed the title. This season, really, the objective is definitely to have a good European run. Have to have a good European run. I've listed a load of players in my reserves and no one's coming in for him, so you can fuck off on a free transfer, Moscora, if that's how you pronounce his name. Fair enough. I do ×4 instead and play on fast commentary. Why Salford, by the way? I've no idea of current players as I only hang on a minute, you don't follow football in real life? Get out of this fucking group. Salford was somebody on my YouTube put the challenge to me. I can't remember for the life of me who it was, but someone said, and they actually mentioned on one of my updates saying it was me that suggested Salford. So that's why Salford. And I've got a few other projects in the pipeline. Wrexham is one of them. Wrexham because they start with a shitload of money. To be honest with you, Christoph, the ODB is the bollocks. The ODB is the main, ODB till I die almost. I like to play, I have an install of the ODB and the update, as well as one other for a long-term network game that I've got. But the ODB is original CMO 102. And if I was to play my ODB, I have that where the work permits are as is, like it was in the ODB. The transfer windows is like it used to be, March, and then reopen in June. Obviously, but this particular install, I've got it to reflect as close to real life as possible, utilising various patches from the guys over at the CM forums who do a fucking amazing job. In terms of players to go for, I also have another patch on this particular install. I'll show you it quickly, Christoph. Let's choose an AI. Let's choose Arsenal, right? If I look at Arsenal's club, you can actually see their players and what they're, if they're not needed. So let's take, have they got anybody remotely decent? Right, we'll take him for example. So he's not needed. It tells me the AI squad status. So I know I could probably, he's not even transfer listed, but I could probably get him for about 1.3 million. I'm not going to because I don't fucking want him, but that's one of the tweaks. And another tweak I've got is where I can see my AI. You can see I've got my training facilities in numerical. That's another tweak. Finances, I can see all of my rivals' bank balances. I think that likes to reflect real life. The reason I have that, I'll explain, particularly as a little club. How many times have you had it right where a team bids for a player, 500,000, And then somebody else bids $1 million. So you pull out the $500,000, the £1 million deal comes through, bang. And then they ask for a delay because they ain't got the money. And you fucked up the $500,000 deal. That's why I do it. And so I can keep an eye and see who's fucking bankrupt and stuff like that. Okay, so... Okay, Mbappe can't play. Oh, well, Ronaldo regen's not playing. So you can see we're going to have to make at least 3 changes here. Fortunately, though, we've got real quality to come in. I mean, that's a great thing. So Mbappe will come out. I think Yamal's going to be the man that comes in. And who else did we say it was? Yeah, it's going to be the DMC. And I think, we've got a solid player. Seaworld, we paid a lot of money for him. We were looking at maybe selling him over the turn of the summer, but we opted not to. Marino is continuing to stay as my captain. It was Mbappe. I think he went off in a game. Marino took over, and I left Marino as is. We are going to possibly make a change in defence. I mean, look at that. I mean, we paid a lot of money for him as well. 35 million, 10 games, 690 is not fucking good enough. It's not good enough at all. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. A guy that I picked up on a free transfer, tried to buy him, couldn't get a deal accepted, picked him up on a free transfer. Look at that dribbling, positioning, absolute fucking monster. So let's see how he flares up. I'm half tempted to take Badashile out after that last game. I don't want to fuck around too much with... I don't want to fuck around too much with like swapping the defence around completely. Okay, we are off and running. Oh, we need a victory. Every game, obviously, I need a victory. With all due respect to Wolverhampton Wanderers and the Wolves fans, Wolves are a team that we should be beating. We're in a position now, or Salford, we're at a status now where we need to win so many games. Some of your players have a lot of 20-plus stats. Almost surprising you don't win every game. This is a thing, you see, Christoph. Because I had the uncapped thing. Kevin De Bruyne he starts off. I think he's 31. He starts off to reflect real life. He's insane for Man City, and I think he's got some ridiculous ones. Some players they end up building over the 20, but yeah, my rivals have got it as well. I'll show you more about that in a moment, Christoph. Oh man, 83. Oh man, we've got 2 83s, so we're gonna have to make a change. NATO will come on. And we are going to take off. He wasn't fit to start, but he will come on now. And I fucked up there somewhere, haven't I? Yep. And the captaincy armband will go to Lagoni. Okay. Here we go. We need that second goal. We have to get that second goal. We're dominating. Oh, fuck off! And that's why, you son of a bitch. Arsewipe. Look at his face. Right. You notice I've calmed down now. Now it's gone. Look at his face, how he was ecstatic. And that's the former Wolves player, of course. Okay, NATO. Can't grumble at you coming off the bench and getting 2 goals. Very, very happy with you so far. We've still got a few minutes to go there, so don't be a twat and get red carded. Here we go. Come on. One more goal at the last minute, maybe. No, okay. Yamal had his chance, but... The thing is, Christoph, yes, he has got dribbling 29, right? I'm not disputing that, but it's not good enough around. I mean, his passing ain't good enough. His determination isn't. His long shots isn't. I'm not worried about his marking or his positioning and his tackling because they're defensive attributes. His heading's not. His anticipation's not. And the fact that he got me a 6 there isn't fucking good enough. So, fine result then from the champions. Arswipe, I haven't heard that. Yeah, I think I'm trapped in a fucking youth zone over here. Actually, arswipe. I'll tell you why I use the word arswipe, Christoph. It's because I watch Rick Mail Bottom, and he uses it arswipe. And I think I've watched it recently. So, when you watch something recently and it sticks in your head. Right, so what you were just saying about players with... the uncapped attribute. So let's take a look then at crossing. Well, De Bruyne. There you go, De Bruyne. Look at that. I mean, he's still going. I'm waiting for him, obviously, to retire. I think he signed a new... I've got him on my shortlist because I'm waiting for him to retire so I can look for his regen. I don't even know who this guy is, Adam Devine. But, again, as a fullback, not that I'm using fullbacks, crossing ability is massive, and obviously he's a perfect crosser, probably one of the best in the division. Calvin Ramsey, that's the Liverpool player. Yeah, look at that, and 825. But look who he's contesting with. They're both right backs at Liverpool. Must be in a TV series, as I can't remember him using it. It is in a TV series, and it is because I watched the lives as well recently off YouTube, and I was talking to my wife saying the lives they use a lot more they use cunt and wanker, and they use a lot more brutal words, don't they? And it's sort of minimised on the series. I think shit is the worst word they'll use. I can't remember which episode it is now. You got me on that. But the lives are fucking brilliant. Particularly for me, the live 1. Bottom live 1. 2's alright. 3's a bit shit. Hooligans Island. 4's good. 5's a bit shit. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got to hope that Arsenal slip up now. I don't think they will. Not at home to Southampton. No disrespect to Southampton fans, but they're shit. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, that's that. So let's just relook at something coming out. I'll look at defence. Nogura did really, really well for me, which was important. But obviously, we've got the League Cup coming up now. So I think the little Ronaldo regen, I think I may recall him for the League Cup against lowly Oxford. So let's see how we do. So first one where they fluff it up. The yarn for change is fucking brilliant. Now, ironically, Christoph, is I put a reel up on my Facebook, and I titled it when don't you just love it when the professionals have got to improvise. It's where they fuck up, and where he's talking about I've got some sad and tragic news, and eventually he fucks his lines up, and then he gets it back, and Eddie goes, "Fucking hell!" A line from the play. It just puts me in fucking hysterics all the time. Right, here we go then. Championship side. So I'm not going to take it for granted, but I am going to make a change in defence. I am going to give somebody else a chance. Delgado, you will get the chance. Are you left-footed? You can, yeah. Okay, we are going to bring in Ronaldo regen. We are going to... Yamel. What can you do? What can I do? I'm going to Mbappe comes back. Right, okay. Lagoni. It's a tricky one. It's tricky. It's tricky to decide what to do here. I am actually going to give my Hazard regen his second start. 17 years of age. I think NATO has probably earned a starting berth. Although he came on the left, didn't he? Yeah, so I'm going to put NATO on the left. They're both either foot, aren't they? So Isaac's on the right. Right, okay, let's see how those guys flare up. Okay, the armband can go to Mbappe. It should be Mbappe. Hopefully they'll... Yeah. Okay, here we go then. The League Cup. Like I said, we won this the season before last. Then last season, third round, we landed Man City. We beat them on penalties. Fourth round, we landed Chelsea. We got knocked out in the last minute. So you couldn't fucking script that, could you? You really couldn't. Right. Okay, am I going to have to tune in to see what keywords you're triggering? Am I triggering keywords, Tim? Well, what can I say? Shit happens. Right, what is that? I do like watching those bloopers and the live shows in general, like the Island one. Oh yeah, I watched that recently, actually. Really, like I think last night, the bunker door, yeah. And it opens, I'm just picturing now. Must go on YouTube later to watch it again. They're fucking brilliant. They are absolutely brilliant. Hang on a minute, Tim. What do you mean keywords? I've not wrote anything. So it don't come up with a keyword on me speaking, does it? And I'm trying to think. I don't think anyone's sworn. No, Dave didn't swear, because... So... I bet you're here just to hear my voice, aren't you? It's all right, Tim. Don't we're all fans here, you know. So let's crack on. We are 1-0 up, and the Ronaldo regen has scored. But, oh shit, well, I'm going to leave him on. I forgot to change my DMC back, but I'm going to leave him on with it being a League Cup third round tie. I think that's, I don't know which one it is, Christoph. I think it's that same one where, no, it's not. It's where they had the parrot, Dave the parrot, and it just puts me in absolute hysterics. And I'm laughing like a little fucking child, right? And my wife looks at me, she goes to me, "You're so fucking juvenile, laughing at stupid things." I went, "It's not fucking stupid. Say that again, yeah, and you'll be my fucking ex-wife soon." Okay, so we're looking good against Oxford United. Just have a quick look at something a minute. Sorry, I tried to check something. Oh, fuck off! Oh, there you go. Right, well, you can't grumble, can you? Parrot is... There's 2 island ones, Christoph. There's 2. Number 3 is called Hooligans Island. And then I think number 4, they start on an island. Don't get confused, because I made that mistake already, and my wife won't like bottom either. Do you know what I mean, Chris? I don't know what's the matter with them. I really don't. I mean... I put on Jimmy Carr the other day, and she looked at me, oh my God, there was a joke, I was laughing at this really sick joke from Jimmy Carr, and I get this, you know that glare, the glare you get, and she goes, "I really don't think that's funny." Check this out though, you think that's bad, right? Oh my God, so yesterday she was playing a game whilst I was doing a stream, or the day before, and she goes to me, "Can I just say something?" I went, "What's that?" She goes, "I don't like the word school, I think that's not the right word to use," because I did a school search. And I went, "Right." She goes, "Yeah, but I just think it's a little bit inappropriate." I went, "Right, what am I fucking doing? I didn't fucking make up the keywords. School, it's not." I said, I get what she's saying, you know. I know where she's leading. But I was like, it's a fucking game. I mean, come on. For fuck's sake. I'm sure Sedgeford means something somewhere along the line. Jesus Christ. Right, anyway. So, we are through to the 4th round. Hopefully we'll go one step further in the League Cup than we did last season. But more importantly, I'm sure we all like that. You know, that nice headache, you know, where you bring a player in and he gets a hat-trick. You know. Well, I'll tell you what, though. This is a real big headache now. I mean, Mbappe got me a 10. Isaacson got me a 10. So he got 1 assist, Isaacson, and a goal. And Mbappe assisted 2 goals there. I mean, that was a really good team performance. I mean, look at that. I mean, I know we were playing lower opposition. What was that? Oh, what was that last thing? Kevin De Bruyne going to Hull City. Whoa! I would imagine if he makes a move to Hull City, well, that won't come through till January, and I'm guessing it will only be till the end of the season. Big Bang Theory. And yes, your wife has a point to an extent. But yeah, I know. But yeah, whatever word. I mean, what if they use the word kids, children, Jimmy Savile's reserves? God, I get it. Oh, what's that? I get it. I really do. Well, that makes up my mind for who's going up top. I get it. I genuinely get it. But what can I do? Rodney. Okay, tell me what you think of this guy, Rodney. His auto value is going up and up and up. And he's my backup defensive midfielder. I should have probably shown you that earlier on. I forgot. Oh, right, okay. On we go. Big Bang Theory, not me. I'm more, because I'm a lot older than most people, I'm more Fools and Horses. There you go, Dave, not Rodney. How fucking ironic is that? Just as I've said that, that's come up. So I love my Fools and Horses. I can't ever get bored with Fools and Horses. In-Betweeners, again, big kid at heart. I fucking love that. I was a big fan of Men Behaving Badly back in the day. Bottom was really me growing up. I still like the live shows because I think they're more brutal, they're more sick. And I do like my blue comedy, Jimmy Carr, Frankie Boyle. But traditionally, I was more of a Chubby Brown fan. Okay, here we go. Right. there are still some flaws on the game. You know, the guys that fix it with patches and stuff, those guys do an absolute great job, as do the update guys. There are a couple of flaws, and I pointed out on my last video, one of the flaws that I've worked out, that Ancelotti retires at the end of season 1 or 2, or whatever it is, and they don't have a manager. They don't have a manager, and you can't apply for it either. I have got the Spanish League open. Just to quickly remind you with that, I have those leagues all... In fact, I can put that as background. Now, I'll explain very, very quickly why I had the German League selected. Some of you may already know this. When you first start a game, I was started in England, but I selected Germany as a start date because it gives you 2 extra weeks as pre-season. Okay, so more internationals. I don't like internationals. And I think we all know why, because it's about the injuries and stuff. Right. So it looks like De Bruyne's going to go. It looks like De Bruyne is going to leave. Okay. Which is a bit shit, really, because ideally, I mean, hopefully he'll only sign a 6-month contract, but ideally I wanted De Bruyne to retire mid-season, because that way his regen will come quicker. If you put Salah selected, then Real Madrid would have put... Do you know what? I don't think so, but I will try that. Because I think it's also Atletico Madrid. Because basically, right, if I go to jobs, I have another patch which puts all the jobs together. So you can see... Hang on a minute. What the fuck? Why are they telling me that? Basically, where I click international, it lists all the club jobs for these countries. I'm not sure why it's telling me about... See, that's a fucking flaw, isn't it? Because... Why? Oh, what we're talking about? It's the country, Argentina, dickhead. I don't think that's going to be the case, but... Tell you what we'll do. And, you know, if this works, then great, cool. Absolutely great, cool. So, we will try that. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, my God. I didn't even realise that. You've seen that then, Christoph. You've seen what's just happened there. I was going to say I need to check because I think Atletico Madrid is the same. Okay. That is an absolute... I didn't even realise that. I honestly thought after all these fucking years... So what I'm going to have to do now then is... Do you know what? Fuck that then. Let's just select them all. I think the game might go a little bit slower. Look at... Oh, my fucking days. I bet all countries as selected will give... Oh, my God. Look at that. Do you know what? I can't believe I made that fuck up. I honestly didn't... Do you know what? I mean... So I've got a patch which puts them all in one list. But there's so fucking many. I don't want them all in one list. Oh, no. They're all in one list still. Shit. Okay. So all in one list. I honestly cannot believe that. I honestly didn't think that could... or would happen. I really don't. Okay. Oh. I honestly didn't... Oh, you fucking dick. Not you, me. But thank you, Christoph. And I can't believe I didn't even know that. I don't claim to know everything, but... Alright. I'm going to go, guys, for another half an hour. So we'll go till about 2:15. Although we're not really been playing much game time. It's been me waffling mostly, hasn't it? Okay, so Jota is available. But let's be honest, where the fuck does Jota go? The Hazard regen got me... because I've got the 4th column of attributes here, you can't see what Verlinden, what he got on his form because of that. I could get rid of it, but it's not a massive issue. Yeah, you need to shut him. Dickhead. Right, okay. Yeah, stop fucking disturbing me then. Okay, so we have a headache now as to who's going to play. We've got to revert really back to the original lineup of guys. Jota's got to be on the right, I think, because Right, okay. We'll leave Mbappe as captain. Let's have a quick look. I'm going to leave defence as it is. For the simple reason, they're all relatively okay, and the new guys did well. There we go then, Salford against Liverpool. Tammy Abraham playing for Liverpool. How do you like that? Let's have a look who else is playing for Liverpool. Anyone of interest? Trent Arnold, we know. Joe Gomez. Alisson still going, 36 years of age. Fuck Liverpool. Okay, so we did have Mo Salah. We had Mo Salah for a season. He didn't lead us to the title. He led us to the League Cup final. That's when we finished runners-up. VAR. I mean, the VAR, that's another tweak in the game. I have the VAR inserted into the text. And that's 50-50. I mean, that was on a yellow card. That could have been yellow or red, but I think we got lucky there. I really do. Do you know what? You just knew it was going to happen, didn't you? I'll tell you what, if my manager calls me and asks me how I'm getting on since I got back from my lunch, I have no... I'm guessing you finished your lunch then, Christoph, and one thing's led to another. Look, all you got to do is keep the page minimised, put some headphones in, and you're good, right? Do Liverpool suck on your game like in real life? I think so, yes. They were awful in the week, weren't they? They were fucking awful. I think they've not been at a force. I'll show you a quick history of the Premiership in a moment. Oh, all right, okay, you're on your phone. Okay. Six to 2. Side netting. Time to make some changes then. We are going to make a change. We're going to have to take off Rory Wilson. Do we take him off? 83%. Stoichkins, plus I'm working from home, but still. If you're working from home then, you're not doing anything wrong whatsoever. Don't you feel guilty about it. Okay, slight change. As you probably gathered what I've done there. 83%. He wasn't carrying a potential injury, which is what I thought Wilson might have been, but he wasn't. This is a bad result. That is a shit result. It really was. I mean, the performance wasn't too bad. Oi, fuck you. I paid £80 million for him. So, I'd managed to sell players left, right and centre. So, Arsenal drew. And that's sod's law. So, just quickly. So, Man City won it season 1. Spurs, Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool did win. Season 5, we can run us up to Spurs. So it's a bit of a variation, to be fair. No Man United, I see. In terms of my side, Mbappe cost me 80 million, I think it was. There it is. Kylian Mbappe, 80 million. And even, he'd already started last season with PSG with 5 games, 5 goals, 5 Man of the Match awards. He was unhappy. Tottenham winning something, geez. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Tottenham winning. You know the game's fucked when Tottenham are winning. Tottenham are winning. Let's be honest, right? There's more chance in real life of Salford winning the Premier League than Tottenham winning a trophy. And that's no disrespect to any Tottenham fans out there. Okay, so... right. I don't know if that was caught on camera, right, but I just did that, right, to my wife to make a cup of tea. And I'm saying it quietly so she don't think I'm taking the piss. But I'm hoping, I hear the kettle go on. Okay, De Bruyne has agreed terms. Okay, interesting. I need to look at what Wilson got me in that last game. I think one of the things I'm guilty of in CM, particularly on my 127 season network game, is I play a striker who's scoring goals and I just leave him playing because I want him to score all sorts of goals. But it really is massive to give some squad rotation to your strikers. I feel it is anyway. And I fucked up, didn't I? I left the Eden Hazard regen in, didn't I? I fucking bollocks up. But what did he get me there? Did he get me another 8? And he got me... I didn't even see he scored the goal. What a fucking bellend. What an absolute bellend. Okay, I am going to take him out now, though, and bring Nemeth in. Nemeth's decisions has gone up, I see. which is good to see. What we do need to do, I think we need to put NATO on the bench. Defensively, the guys did all right. Why are you unhappy? Finding it hard to adjust to English lifestyle? Deal with it, you prick. Okay, I still have no idea how that network game has gone on. So, mate, neither do I. Neither do I. And do you want to know the real sad thing about that? As in sad for us. It's over 9 years old. We started in December 2013, and we only started then because we had a 6-month Premiership game that I lost completely. So we started again. We haven't actually played much on that. Pep manages Southampton. Swear they never come close to winning the league. Pep is my nephew. Yeah, he manages Southampton, and he's not won nothing in 19 tell a lie. He's not won the title in 19 seasons. So you're absolutely right, poor bastard. And it's really a battle between me and Ian, who manages Man United. What we got? I see VAR, and I don't know if it's to do with a card or a goal. But it was a card, so clearly I wanted it to be red because it was them. 1-0 up at the break. Wilson has scored. I'm pretty sure, at one point last season, before I brought Wilson, his finishing and off the ball were 30 apiece. I'm pretty sure they were. But this is going to be a massive result. This will probably confirm our qualification into the second phase. 18 minutes to go then or so. Is it a red card? There you go, VAR. Can you believe that? VAR, the fucking bastards. Okay. Well, I think it's an obvious change. Okay, you need to protect this. Do you always use an attacking mentality in each game? Yes. I tend to. Sometimes I go through phases where I chop and change it. I had been using normal. Oh, fuck off! Dodged a bullet there, didn't I? Yeah, I tend to always use attacking. I tend to always pretty much... I always used to stay with that sort of team instructions. First things first, can I just see what Delgado got sent off for? Holding him back. I mean, come on, a red card for holding him back. And of course, the bullshit thing on this is that you can't appeal against a European ban. And there's no point in disciplining them either, because the discipline is based on your previous league match. So if I discipline him for a red card, even if it's deserved, he'd probably be unhappy because he would say he's shocked or whatever. So where are we up to? What are we at? 5 to 2. So we still got a good 20 minutes or so. And we haven't confirmed qualification yet there. Or mathematically, well, we shouldn't fail really, should we? So the Ronaldo regen, as you probably gathered, is you get some players here who return from injury. They return from injury 100%, and then you get some that return with like fucking 50%. And of course, on average, I think per day they regain, shall I say, sorry, 5%. So it takes them forever to become 100%. Kettle got off. Okay, Annie, I've just been asked, has the kettle gone off yet? See the way my voice changes in that sort of hello. I hope so, but the problem is the kettle's in there. Okay. Don't fucking Christoph, you get me into fucking trouble. Auto save, strongly advised for any game, especially if you do endeavour to have a network game. Weekly save is an absolute must. Okay, Arsenal have got a game against Palace. What are the chances? It's not going as slow as I thought, to be honest with you, of all the leagues. Arsenal won. So look at that, Arsenal in control. Should we just have a quick look now then at jobs? Are they going to? Are they going to? There's no. What do we think? What do we think? This is probably going to be my last season at Salford anyway, to be honest with you. So I'm not. I'll learn from that. I've tried putting players into no training before to see if their percentage goes up higher. No, I've tried that before as well, to be honest with you, Christoph. It's still 4-5%. I forgot what I asked there. Oh, right, sorry, yeah, I'm just wondering what your response was to. We'll see. We'll give it, by the time we finish this, we would have gone for a couple of weeks since I turned that on. I can't believe I fucked up with that, to be honest with you. But I genuinely thought that it shouldn't have made any difference, because I thought I could apply for a job anyway, because had I applied then in Spain, then they would have automatically become forehand league and not background. Okay, well, you've just seen, well, that's Wolves and Southampton, but it's really the international ones that we're looking at, isn't it? Okay, so you're injured. Delgado will come off. Okay, so that's all as is. Okay, let's just have a look at... what is he? 88%, still not there. I'm assuming you could apply... Yes, I can. I spotted that. I just looked at that on Real Madrid. So Betis, so yeah, Betis. I'm not going to. Do you know my reasons for not going to? Because my board can get really arsey at me applying for other jobs. I'll only apply for a job if I'm intending on taking it, should I be offered it. Okay, next league game. Away to Man City. So look, Haaland's just been a Betis I shot. Yeah, that was an example. Fuck Betis. Go to Ajax. Hello, Mark. How you doing, Mark Rutgers? I haven't seen you for a while. And why the hell would I go to Ajax? Joking. Or, yeah, the board are bastards. Bring them back to the 95. Stop it, Mark. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're trying to get me to do a Ajax challenge. No. No, I don't. To be honest with you, right, I'm saying about I've got these. I still wanted to do a Peterborough Sports Challenge. Peterborough's my hometown, and we've got a second team who have now reached the Conference North, and I still haven't done a challenge on that because they're on this update. Look at this. That's good to hear, Mark. It's good to hear that you're doing well. More importantly, Mark, have you sent me your scores? I think you have, haven't you? Are we winning? Did I just say... I wasn't even looking. This was my problem season before last, while I finished third. I drew too many games. I mean, that was a shit game. Look at that. That was an awful game. And look at that. Mbappe, you shower of shit. And then Haaland was shit as well. I mean, Haaland is a fucking... Look at that. What a monster. I also have, something else I have turned off, is I have all players' histories turned off. I have that for two reasons. That for one, it makes the game start just that little bit quicker, so you don't have to load up histories. I also have that because if you weren't to have the histories taken off and Haaland... No, let's take someone else. Let's take Rashford, for example. You're playing as Man United and Rashford scores, season 1, it says that's his 50th goal for Man United. And you're thinking... 50, but they're including what's on his history. So that's why I have that turned off, because I want it to be a complete fresh slate. Okay, bad result for us. Not happy with that at all. But it was away to Manchester City, and I guess Arsenal are going to have to go there. Always build up praise, always. Hello, Gary Hanks. Sorry, I didn't even see you pop up there. Mate, it's good to hear, good to see you. How you doing? All good? I know it's a bit belated, Gary, but congratulations on what was it? You're now certified, I want to say accountant, is that right? Or something? I remember reading about it. I said something at the time, but I've probably got that completely wrong, haven't I, Gary? But whatever it is, congratulations. Okay. But it's good to see you, Gary, anyway. Okay, let's crack on. So just to remind... I know I've already said this twice already. Apologies for being a broken record. Just to remind my YouTube here, I am streaming this on Facebook at the same time if some of it don't make any sense. Okay, so... fucking hell. Chartered... See, I saw the word chartered. That's where I got accountant from. That's where I got that from. So I was nearly right. Fuck you, half right. Yeah, I totally agree, Gary. We need to do that. Me, you, Andy, and Andy's brother, Matt. We had some good games there. We had some 4-5 season games. Update or ODB? Well, I'll leave that to be debatable. That one is. Okay, so let's. So what we at? I mean, yeah, we'll play our Ronaldo regen for this. You've probably just seen he's just been praised, hasn't he? So and we've got a suspension obviously in defence as well, haven't we? I'm going to make changes. I'm going to rest those 96%. Marino and Lagoni, I'm going to rest them both. I'm going to put Jota on the left. Isaacson on the right. And we will also rest Lagoni. And we're going to give Yamel another chance. This bastard needs to I mean, his dribbling's gone up to 30, I see. It is a big fucking debate. ODB or the update. Mate, don't ask Andy's view on that because I know his view on the data update, so I know what his view is on that. Especially when they nerfed Liverpool. Fucking hell. There was one update where they nerfed a couple of Liverpool players and he went fucking crazy. Or when they overpowered some Man United players. It was brilliant. That was fucking classic. Right, Yamel, you need to sort your arse in gear now. Wife has gone to the shops. I might get more than 10 more minutes. But more importantly, my fucking cup of tea isn't here. Okay, we are looking good. I mean, we should be beating these. I was going to say these showers of shit, but that would be disrespectful. Okay, change in defensive midfield. It's better not to get in a debate about match. Yeah, I know. Because don't you dare start swearing by saying those two letters. The Foxtrot Mike letters, you know, that other game, the gutter, because the match engine's so much better on that. There's flaws in everything. Fuck you and your disallowed goal. Okay, Yamel, you know, this is what I need to see. You get your opportunity, you make the fucking most of it. Okay, we're going to have a change up top then. I think the Ronaldo regen is going to come off. I'm actually going to put on Stoichkins on. I didn't want to put Wilson on. I want to give Stoichkins a bit of game time. Move Mbappe up top. What we got here? Don't worry, the same issues are present in Foxtrot. Oh dear, I love it. See, I'm smart as fuck. I know my phonetic alphabet. C is definitely cunt. Right, okay, job done. Job done, and look at Yamel. That's what I need to see. I like to see if anyone did shit. So we've qualified with ease. Leipzig have done it as well. We've virtually done it. Mathematically, we can still fuck up. Yes, mate, take it easy. Good to hear from you, Gary. Right, let's see where we are up to then. Okay. I'll tell you what, right. I came straight on here and started doing this right after a few phone calls. I'm fucking starving. Make a cup of tea when I get back from the shop. Fucking, that's not good enough. For fuck's sake. Stay at the shop. Right, okay. Tottenham, Man City. Final score 1-1. You heard it here first. 1-1. Fucking hell. 5-0. Who the fuck is that? Ah, no. Why the fuck didn't... He's having a shit season, isn't he? Well, okay. Fine by me. Okay, let's crack on then to the next league game. Home to Fulham. Okay, Isaacson. What did Isaacson get me? I missed what he got me. It was an 8 at least, wasn't it? A 9. Okay. 7.19. Now, this is going to pain me for this next bit, but I am going to drop Marino for the simple reason Jota seems to be playing better on the left wing than he does on the right. Isaacson on the right. You know, yeah, I think we've got to do it. I'm sorry, but Yamil, you're going to have to make do with being on the bench. Excuse me. I think we are as is. Defensively, Badashile is available. Does he play? He has got a bad disciplinary, Badashile. I mean, that's 4 yellows already. 4 yellows already. And if we just go to last season, 13 yellows and 1 red. I mean, what the fuck is that all about? Okay, let's go straight into then. Fulham. Fulham, right. Okay. 2:30 and a cup of tea. Nemeth, okay. I'm going to shoot off. Looks like you've got a good game going anyway, but I best go and do some more afterwards. Mate, it's good to hear from you, Christoph. Cheers for tuning in, and I'll catch up with you soon, mate. Take it easy. Okay, let's crack on. Nemeth then with the only goal of the first half in a complete dominant first half of football from the champions. I would like a second goal though. I don't like 1-0s. You know I don't like 1-0s. I am going to bring on Wilson for this one though. With this being a league game, I think previously I could take more of a risk with it being a Champions League and I was in a stronger position. So we'll see how we get on. I don't like all this white text, you sons of bitches. 2-0, Nemeth, there you go. Nemeth. Had a bit of a shaky run in form, to be fair, Nemeth. We spent... How much did we spend on him? Yeah, big money, 20-odd million. I'm not going to make any changes. I think I'm going to let Isaacson finish the game. And if need be, we've got enough players to be squad rotating. Wilson for 3-0, that's what we like to see. The substitute striker. Ah, oh, fucking hell. That... Unreal, isn't it? What do I say? I say I'm not going to take him off. I'll let him finish the game. And that happens. What an absolute wanker. Okay, for fuck's sake. Can you believe that? I don't like putting players on with 5 minutes to go because the chances are NATO is going to get a fucking 6. I really don't like it, but then I don't really want to play with 10 men. If it was a minute to go, I probably wouldn't have done it. He got a 7, so that's that. Okay, Nemeth with a 10, Silva with a 10. Perfect result. And a very good one of that. Let's just hope now then. Keep our fingers crossed Arsenal can slip up. No game for Arsenal as of yet. Right. Well, we're always going to build that up. It's what they want to see. What's the chances? I've just read Arsenal second. What does that mean? Who's top? Wow. Okay. Where the fuck did Liverpool come from? What the fuck happened there? Okay. Okay. I mean, season before last, thank you. Season before last was absolutely crazy. I think there was like 4 teams in it, 6 teams battling on Champions League. It was crazy. Okay, missed out on him. Okay. I'd like to try and at least conclude Champions League if we can. Once we conclude Champions League. Right, we've got the League Cup away to Bolton. Championship side. Well, Isaacson's certainly not playing. But that's okay. Jota. What did Jota got me an A? I mean, I'm going to have to really keep an eye on this, what Jota gets me. Because whilst he's left and right, even-footed, if he's playing better on the left... I mean, I'm not going to put Marino anywhere else. Because he's only a left... I don't know. It's a tricky one, isn't it? It's a real tricky one. I'm going to bring NATO off and give Verlinden. With this game being a League Cup game, I'm more inclined to give a bit of game time if we're in a good position. Okay, let's rock and roll. Bolton Wanderers against Salford. The League Cup 4th round. If we can get past these, which we should, no disrespect to Bolton fans, then we have gone further than last season. Mbappe. And see, Mbappe, he's not going to get the goals that he got last season. Definitely not. He may get more assists. You know, he's got a free role. He's playing behind the out-and-out striker, or predominantly he's going to do anyway. I'm not a massive fan of having a forward, if I'm truly honest, up top. I put a video on YouTube ages ago. FC or SC, make your choice. You know, what is the fucking difference? I mean, I know what the difference is, but, you know, what's people's personal choice? Some people make no difference at all. Some people like to have 2 up top, an FC and an SC. Always intrigued to know what you guys' view is on that. 2-0, there you go. Oh, no, come on, VAR. It's a goal. Okay, it's what we needed. Just to put this game beyond reach. That will put me in a position now at roughly 63-64 is to make a couple of changes and to give a bit of game time to a couple of players. And look, by the time I get to fucking go to my squad, more minutes have gone. Okay, so I'm going to take the yellow card off. I'm going to take the yellow card guy off. I don't want to take any risks. We haven't got any issues with percentage of fitness. I am going to put Stroikens. I'm going to put you on. Stroikens is coming off. And I'm going to put... And no, I'm not. Fuck it. Wilson's going to come on up top. Because Mbappe is coming off. For Stroikens. And I want to make one more change. Nemeth. Right, okay, 4 changes. We've got some players getting a bit of game time here. I'd like to think we've done enough. 3-0, that's what I'd like to see. Wilson, we love the substitute scoring. We fucking love it. I mean, I would say, there you go, 4-0. Wilson is pressing. At the end of the day, if these strikers can keep getting goals between them, then I'm happy. Roy Wilson, 18 minutes, 2 goals and a 9. Perfect. Okay, so with ease, we're through to the quarterfinals, excuse me, of the League Cup, which is absolutely massive. I don't know if the draw's been made yet. No, it hasn't, so we'll await that. We will focus now on a trip to Blackburn, and then we'll entertain Genk in the last of the Champions League games. We will save after Wednesday's Champions League games, where we'll see our group for the second phase. We will We will save then. You have my word. We will be saving in the next 10 minutes. Because you'll notice it's already gone 2:15. But I want to save. I like to save at like sort of save points almost. You know, like proper points. A little bit of an OCD kicking in there. So, oh gosh, I'm absolutely shattered. More importantly, cup of tea. I do like what Christoph said at the end there before he went. Have fun swearing some more. What are you trying to fucking say? So, here we go then. Away to Blackburn. Liverpool are at Newcastle. I don't think I'm... I didn't even look. So Jota got me an 8. Marina got me an 8. I'm going to keep them as is. Defensively, they all started well. We're going to keep that... Who's that guy? We're going to keep it as is. Real quick one. Let me just show you how my Luka Modric regen is doing in the reserves. Or shall I say, I want to see how he's doing. Because my potential plan will be to put him there. In fact, hang on a minute. I've just thought of something very, very quickly. Let's just save that. I don't know if I'm the only one that does this. I used to have my defenders running forward. Okay, so we're going to go as is. Away to Blackburn. Blackburn fucking hate wing backs. Hate it with an absolute fucking passion. It's fucking disgusting. Okay, did it cross the line? Whew. Right, remember, it crossed the line. That you get some flaws in some of the text sometimes. It's mostly when they're not given that the flaws come. But we'll have a look at that goal. Did it cross the line? I don't know if that will come up in the text. There's a lot of what you read don't come up on the match report text. Mbappe, there you go, 2-0. I always have this little thing in my head. I want to be 1 up by 20, 2 up by half time, 3 up by 65. That's my little fucking thing in my head. Told you, OCD. Okay, very, very convincing, it's fair to say. Although we haven't had as many shots as I thought we would have, or as many as I thought it looked like we had. Okay. Oh, no, hold my hands up. So it don't actually say goal though, does it? You know, so from way out, Marina hit the ball towards goal. VAR confirmed the ball across the line. Yeah, my idea, yeah, no here or there. Okay, so we are in control at Blackburn. We are going to have to make a change here. Nemeth is going to come off. And I'm going to bring on Enis Salih, because he's come on once before, and his dribbling's gone up. We've got him on a Bosman. He's definitely been going up. He was real 15s, 14s to 15s, because I knew he had one particular attribute going well, which was dribbling, but that's gone up rapidly. He had one game, and you can see he got me a goal and an assist, and an 8, so big chance now for you. That's in case we decide to cash in on Nemeth, which we might. Don't tell him, but I might fuck him off. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can you fucking believe that? What a wanker. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, another one. Who was that? The Ronaldo regen. Pedro. There you go. We needed that. I'm not going to make any more changes because I've just thought what I'm going to do in the last game of the Champions League, I'm going to play a second string. I say second string. It's not really second string as you know, as that sounds, like fucking young kids everywhere. Look at that. That's what I like to see. The result is there. The stats are there. The performance is brilliant. And Wellington De Carmo Silva is just a fucking absolute monster. Look at that, what a player. Okay, so we are now Arsenal 5-1, Liverpool beaten, fuck you. Okay, so look at that, game on. I mean, Aston Villa are not out of it yet. We sold a player to Aston Villa. We sold, do you remember this guy? Nimiar, we sold him. Can you check how... I'll come to him in a minute, Mark. Sorry, can't hear you in the meantime. I'm in an online... Yes, okay. I will go to Hendrik now because he's on my shortlist. He's on my shortlist and I think he's interested in me. I'm sure. No, maybe not. I thought he was. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Hendrik. Absolute fucking beast. I am looking at him. I'm hoping that he gets a bit unhappy. I would have Hendrik. Hendrik will be, I mean, look at him. Look at his seasons. Playable leagues, of course. Crazy. Before we go any further, let's just have a look at something. So we're playing Genk now. If Genk win convincingly, it is crazy, isn't he? He's insane, Mark. If Genk win against me and the Danish side lose, then Genk can still qualify for the UEFA Cup. So a lot to play for, but we need to be realistic here. So I'm going to put Wilson in now. I'm going to drop Lagoni. I'm going to drop Mbappe. Not drop. Probably it's the wrong term to use, I think. Yamel and Struiskens will start. What? I missed what that Sally got me. Did it get me a 7? I'll tell you what I'll do. We're going to give him a game. And we are also... Okay, so we need to change left and right wing. So Nato on the left, and I think we're going to give a well. Did we give a game to Gittins? Let's give him a game. Let's give him a game. Let's make a few changes at the back. Barishail will start. Delgado, you need to make up for your fucking shit game earlier on. Okay, so it's just Sally that needs to sort himself out. And we'll let them choose who captain. Makuku, right, okay. We'll go to Makuku very quickly. I think he's at Arsenal. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, he's at Arsenal. Yeah, he is. Not as good, but he's still only 23. Oh, 99 million. Fucking hell, I didn't even realise that. 99 million pounds. Fuck me. Let's just check something really quickly. Let's check the job information. They're still all available. So that's fucked, isn't it? That is really fucked. Well, that's completely fucked up, isn't it? Okay. Fuck it. Okay, so we will save, guys, after this next Champions League game. We will continue to the end of the Wednesday, though, just so we can see who we get in the second phase. And then I'm going to have a break off CM, because I've got shit to do. I said that yesterday, right? I said I'm going to have a break off CM, and my wife goes, yeah, bollocks, will you? I'm like fucking cheeky bitch. Right, okay. I didn't know Declan Rice had moved to Marseille, to be honest with you. How much did he move for? 54 million. Okay. He's on my shortlist. Right, okay. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, here we go. Salford against Genk. We are all set. The armband can go to Badashile. Not sure I really agree with that, but that's like having Roy Keane as your captain, isn't it? Okay, so last game, and then hopefully we won't get a shit group in the second phase. We had if you remember last season, we had Celtic and Barcelona. Celtic is a bit of a fucking swear word for me at the moment, but we ended up advancing along with Celtic at the expense of Barcelona. Okay, half time, absolute shit first half. Okay, Gittins had a chance, but he's done fuck it. He's got a knock. So we're going to bring Patrick Wimmer on for his first bit of action this season. We'll see what they do. I think both of those guys have got to do something special to keep their places, to keep their squad places, shall I say? Because, oh, for fuck's sake, really? I know what you're thinking. You're going to say it's my own fault. I've made a complete stack of changes. Disallowed, of course. Of course it was disallowed. When things are against you, they're all against you. So, I mean, look at the shitty shots. You can tell we're not playing. I mean, I say tell we're not playing. We are playing. Rory Wilson should be doing. Look, what the fuck is he doing? He got me a 6. He's going to get me a 5. And he's probably going to get himself a sale out of Salford on that note. Look at the shots. Right, at least we know we've won the group. 88th minute equaliser. But Zabarani's going to get a fucking beating for that. Struikens was piss poor. I'm going to let my goalkeeper, I'm going to let him off. So we've drawn 1-1. Leipzig 2. Midtjylland 1. So we have won the group, which is the most important thing. Let's now just quickly advance until after the Wednesday games and see who we have got. What's all this shit? Hang on, what was that? Oh, that's interesting, isn't it? Oh, that was ages ago. Well, maybe they are still. Oh, I don't fucking know. Oh, I'm fucked if I know. Right. Okay, here we go then. The League Cup. We might actually have a quarter-final draw of the League Cup now then. There we go. Oh, come on. Of all teams to get, for fuck's sake. I mean, I'd have taken anyone ahead of Arsenal. I'd have taken Spurs. I mean, ideally, in an ideal world, we would have wanted either Fulham, Leeds or Leicester. But fuck you. And now for the news. Ready for it? Benfica, Bayern Munich and Real Sociedad. I'm quite content with that, to be honest with you. I'm very content. What we'll do very, 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 very quickly is we will just pick our lineup, or what's going to be our strong lineup, for when we resume. And Badashile looks like he might have done enough. Who's going to play? Badashile. I like to have them at the correct foot. I mean, he's had 16 games. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. 719 for the amount of money that was spent. It really isn't good enough. In all fairness, right, that reserve DMC, Seaweld, 729 is fucking shit. That is absolutely awful, and that is, well, to put this blunt, it's not acceptable. Absolutely not acceptable at all. So, Mbappe, the Ronaldo regen will come in. Wilson. Where did I... Right, okay. NATO, let's just put Hazard over there. I like to just sort of get all the substitutes set up. Every player set up. What did he get me? He got me an 8, so he's not done too bad. So I'm going to give him a place on the bench. Marino will have a chance. And the armband, well, Isaacson ain't going to make it, is he? There's no way Isaacson is going to make the next league game. Oh yeah, he will. We've got a game now then for 10. Oh, he will. So fuck it, leave it at that. So that is that then, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope I've not offended anybody with any swear words. If I have, tough shit. And until next time from me, guys, take it easy.